Hi everyone, welcome to the review of 2017 where we're looking back at each month. We're now on August, it's the end of pre-season and it's the start of the Premier League where everyone seems to get excited about the games. However, Newcastle suffered 2 Premier League defeats in a row, knocked out the League Cup, barely any signings made, but we did turn around towards the end of the month with a great win over West Ham. But again, history repeating itself, Newcastle let down by the board, not bringing any players in again. A fantastic display against Wolfsburg. This man got his tactics spot on. That's shocking. That's absolutely shocking. Newcastle have the ball. It's Jose Perez, Christian Atsu on his right hand side. Mitrovic is free. He's got to square it. He has. And Alexander Mitrovic, who continues his fine goal scoring record in pre-season. That's a free kick. It looks like John Joselvis wants this. Mitrovic runs it over, but this is Matt Ritchie. Oh yes, Matt Ritchie. That is absolutely fantastic. What a free kick that is. Wolfsburg on the attack here, playing a 1-2. It goes down. What? The referee's giving a penalty. That is soft. Oh, that is absolutely diabolical. That is shocking refereeing. That was never a penalty on Diame. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic for Mo Diame. Brilliant piece of skill. Perez plays it back to Manquillo. Manquillo, first time ball over the top. John Joselvis found himself in acres of space, bursting the goal. Christian Atsu's free. He's left. He's got to square it. This is Atsu. Bundles the ball in. Newcastle go 3-1 up. So let's begin with Ivan Toney first of all. I'm actually delighted that he's got his move. As you know, I've been saying the last couple of weeks that he's too good for the 23s. Yes, he's a man on fire.
Goal for Newcastle. Christian Atsu has scored.
Yeah, I think the first half was definitely the better of the two. I think the passing, the concentration, everything was just much better first half.
In the second half, yeah. First half, it was great to see the players just playing in a calm and relaxed manner. Mitro just seemed so fired up. He played as if...
Now, speaking of Spurs, are you a little bit worried for next week?
Very worried.
Now, we're not asking, Mike, if you're all watching, we're not asking to be Manchester City. All we're asking as fans is, look, is there any way? Because you haven't really answered that. Yes, you've said that Rafa gets all the money and he speaks to Lee Charney about it.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a tough game, but I'm going to edge it a little bit towards a Spurs victory.
I would say 3-1 to Spurs, I'm expecting. Newcastle will probably get a goal somewhere.
John Joselvis been sent off. We've got a new idea from up here. So, Shelby's up, Newcastle are down 10 men. John Joselvis, you're an absolute moron for what you've done today. I mean, Will, did he cost us the game there?
It would have been very difficult to win the game with 11, let alone 10. I mean, I reckon we did alright, we were quite resilient in the first half. We could have maybe nicked a draw.
He's let us down. Simple as that. We looked good in the first half, you know, we looked to ask questions of Tottenham. We looked, you know, like we might get something out of the game. Then he goes and does that. You know, I'm not happy with him being vice-captain.
Take him out the side. Mourinho, we was creating more with Mourinho on the pitch. He's a mug. He's got a reputation of doing it, and he puts himself in this situation.
You don't have to do it. I mean, yes, he's rolling down on the floor, but just let him get up and get on with it, and you know he saves, he potentially saves Newcastle the game. Really,
he's always going to have a well organised side, so it was tough to break you down. But once you got the red card, I thought it was kind of just a matter of time.
For a while, he knows that has made a mistake. He apologised, but we lost the game. So what I say is that the rules are the rules, and we made a mistake.
Hello everybody, so we've got one man finally, Jose Luis San Martin Mato. To meet you, better known as Hoslu, has signed. He's just had a blast of that. He wants another one. Can't kick a ball and save his life, look at him. Then we bumped into Alicia, who's hovering outside. Nice at the club to put this on, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a really good day just to get like all the fans together, give the kids an opportunity to come see if they can't go to the matches and come and have it. we can see Sharky jumping around in the background. What a knob you are, Sharky. Once, so this is where it comes down to transfers. Mike Ashley, the board, Lee Charney. Let's chuck some fucking money in it. Yes, I know, we understand that. We've got to get rid of like the likes of Hodara, Hanley, Lazar, Krull, get some wages, and I can totally get that. But why can't you put in 20 million? You're going to get your money back straight away off the Sky money, man.
Start of the extra time. Newcastle were better side. Second half, they need to keep going, and we're hoping we'll get that breakthrough.
Chorus of scores. Well, that's a sucker punch and a half, I have to say. Like,
Newcastle, even the first team and even the reserve side at the minute, I can't compete.
What I'm more frustrated about is it's the attitude, it's the desire, it's the creativity in the midfield. It's just not there. I mean, if you don't take care with the ball in midfield, how do you create opportunities? I mean, even against Forest, yes, we might have scored 2 goals, but you know, you're playing a Forest team that are in the Championship, and last season we would have beat them. But it's the attitude. You question the players' ability on the pitch, don't you?
What was going on out there? I mean, we probably should have put out a stronger team. It's just a disgrace. I mean, Nottingham Forest last year, Championship, bottom of the table almost, like towards the bottom of the table. We win the Championship and we come out like that. It's just absolute disgrace.
So Emmanuel Riviere has completed his move to League One side Metz. We're going to bring up a statement for you, so here we go. So Emmanuel Riviere has completed his move to League One side Metz. The 27-year-old makes the move to the Stade Saint-Symphorien just over 3 years after joining United from Monaco. Stuart Finley, who I've watched numerous times in the under-23s last year, he's now joined Kilmarnock on loan. He's joined the likes of last season, we had like Carl Roberts, we had Freddie Woodman, Sean Longstaff, all heading up north of the border. John Kelly.
I don't think Slav's got much time. I really don't. I think if we lose our next 2 games, I think people will start calling for his head.
Got to say, Mikel Mourinho's had an outstanding game, absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, it's always good to win, but especially when you win at home in the way that we won, scoring 3 goals with a clean sheet, great team effort, a lot of great good performances, so really positive too.
Absolutely out of the moon, are you?
Yes, I am now. It kind of relax.
Takes the pressure off, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it was important to get that win because the past few weeks with the media, the speculation, everything go round, we just needed that kind of stabilise it and go, we're here to do the job now.
Brilliant, just different class. Compared to Nottingham Forest, it honestly felt like we're just a completely different team. It shows what a bit of like pressure can do.
Obviously Benitez has given them right like kick up the backside in the week, like training and stuff, but honestly that was the best performance I've seen in the Rafa Benitez era.
Whatever?
Yeah.
Wow.
Outplayed. Yeah, you know, it was fantastic. One thing I really wanted from this season was to not wait until the back end of October for that first win.
Yeah. That feels mint, doesn't it?
Get in, Friedel, come on.
What do you reckon of that? Like, that was, it lifts the city, didn't it?
It's the best performance of the season up to now, and I think we had to respond after the 3-2 loss to Nottingham Forest. It was something I had to give today, and the players have finally delivered.
Sim de Jong is left finally. Mixed. I'm a little bit mixed emotions on it. We're going to get the statements up from what Ajax have said, what Siemens said himself, and also what he said on Instagram as well. A lot of people at work have been calling him Celine Dion. Hello, yous lot. So we've got another one out the door. Grant Hanley has officially left. It's been confirmed around about 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're just waiting on confirmation from Ashraf Lazar, and then there'll be a separate video on that. Whether that happens today, yeah, it's bollocks, isn't it? I don't know where to start. I mean, well, David, you've said it's fucking tragic. Why is it tragic?
You're getting rid of like the whole window. You're saying we need to move players out and move players in. The second we move out about 7 players in the space of a week, and not one person comes in.
No, mate. Absolute shambles. Atsu, Lejeune, Murphy, Manquillo, Moreno, and Hoslu, and then there's about 20 outs, including the loans. Flipping hell. How are we going to survive? Seriously, we might as well wave the white flag now. Absolute tightest. I'm going to call it a tight shambles of a window. That's what I'm going to call it. This window is a tight shambles, mate. Seriously.
So a disastrous start in the Premier League, but then Newcastle turned around with a great win over West Ham. But again, the board have let us down. No players come in through the door. You see Lazar and Tim Krul also leave the club in the next video, as that was at the very beginning of September. But again, history repeating itself with the board. See you later.